to Baljo's basement. Still not as creepy as it sounds. Honest. Welcome to episode 3 of Farming Simulator 17 on the PlayStation 4. Here we are at the title screen, ready to go. Rather interestingly, I've noticed the tractor on the main title screen often changes. And there we are. So, we'll dive straight back in. I see we've done 55 minutes of play so far. Still not going to have any of the expansions loaded in because that's not fair. We're just doing a brief walkthrough of the tutorials. I might continue this in Goldcrest Valley or likely go on to another map when we've covered the basics. As that's loading up, I'll just update you with what I did off camera a little bit. I've arranged all our vehicles round the main yard. Eric, as you remember, was sowing one of our fields. He's finished off and gone home, presumably for some breakfast, and there we go. So when we're loaded up, we'll see what we're about to do. There you go, preamble worked. Wherever you finish saving your game, it seems you always jump back in right here at the boundary of your property. So there we go. We can see all our vehicles nicely arranged on the yard. We've got one of our cases in the tractor. We've got our New Holland tractor just over there with our pickup, our harvester, and just peeking around the corner is our other case. Now, before I get on with the day, I think it's worth just having a little quick wander around the side of our farmhouse here, because in the corner we have some spy chickens. Always keeping an eye on what's going on. I see a rooster there walking around like the cock of the walk. You see what I did? These chickens are yours for free. I think you can sell them, but probably not for too much. And they don't need any looking after at all. They're just there. They scratch around the yard, pecking around. Is there? Rooster's having a little scratch there. Captain Scratchy. Yeah, there you go. Captain Scratchy the rooster. Well done. In one of our information screens under the Help and Options button, it will tell you if they've laid any eggs over on the top right there. So it says there's one in here. It'll just be lying on the floor. They're very free-range chickens. They don't believe in laying eggs inside or anything. Let's have a look round. There it is, look. Hello. To pick it up, you just walk past it. That's fine. And there we go. So that'll do us for now. I'll keep that in my pocket. You can carry so many of them. It's crazy. They sell for, I think it's about $6 or £6. It's not really worth doing one at a time. If you're passing, I suppose you could just pop into the shop. Now, the reason I had for lining all the vehicles up here was to vaguely demonstrate one of the sort of internet shopping. You remember you can order the goods remotely. One of the things I would do is grab a pressure washer. Now, the maintenance costs of the vehicles, I believe, do go up if they're dirty. The more you use it, the dirtier they get. As we can see, this one's done a whole field, so it's looking a little bit on the muddy side of life. The case we have here didn't do a lot of field work. It just drove into town with us, if you remember, and is a bit not too muddy. Our pickup, of course, speeding all over the place, gets splooshed and splashed all over. New Holland is so muddy you can hardly see that it's a New Holland anymore. And there's a bit of mud floating around on the harvester's wheels. So, to bring up the shop menu, it was press on the touchpad, and having looked around in here, I found that the pressure washer, which is yours to keep if you can buy it, is under placeables, and it is, of course, a Kesha pressure washer. Ironically, as I said before, if you haven't got a Kesha pressure washer, you probably haven't lived. So let's buy that, and it's wherever. It turns up wherever you are, and you have to decide where to place it. It's not something you can pick up and move. And so for now, let's just plonk it. Well, not for now. Let us plonk it there. It's not going to go very straight. I haven't quite worked out. Oh, there we go. Right, we'll rotate it. There we go. Let's put it nice and square in the middle there. Just because then hopefully it'll reach most of the things we have. The only way to change where it goes is to sell it back, which will inevitably be at a loss. But there we go. There's our pressure washer. To start it, you walk up to it. You'll see in the top left you have everything changes. Now, when I've picked this up in one of my test games, it's quite loud, so just brace yourself with the ears while I turn it on. Oh, it's not too bad. I must have turned all the sounds down. And then you can walk away. It's on a hose, and you press circle. It sprays all the water out. It's not very obvious on that particular case, but you can see now this is all nice and clean. It's not a particularly detailed mud map, as in once you've cleaned one side, oh there you go, it is on a hose, it's just an invisible hose. Once you've cleaned a machine, it's clean all over. It's slightly more obvious on our lovely pickup. You can actually see the graphics of the mud changing, which is quite impressive. And inexplicably, the other side is clean as well. I don't know how that is supposed to work. But, let's get everybody cleaned off, because they had quite a hard first morning, didn't they? It's not even it's coming up to just 8 o'clock on our first morning, so let's get everything off for New Holland. We all know it should be nice and clean. But I wonder if I can get under there. If you can clean under the rims, so to speak. Oh yes, you can. There we go. There we go. A spanking new tractor. Isn't that nice? We had a little bit of splurge on the harvester wheels. So let's get rid of those. There we go. Now this one will be the fun one. Walking past there. This was our very muddy case. Now these cases aren't too bad. They're both 145 horsepower, which will pull most of certainly the equipment you'll need in the initial stages. So it's very nice that we've got such things. We can also see how dirty the sewing machine got. I think the water pressure will just reach that to clean them off. There we go. Can we get any closer? That's we're right at literally right at the end of our tether. I've just seen how on earth. Alright, well, let's go and put this back, and then we can go and get on with doing something. There we go. So, we've done our chickens, we've done our cleaning. I think what I will do is pop into the shop in town, because there are quite a number of things that will be too full for our lovely tipper trailer there. So I'm going to pop into town just nice and quickly. Whilst I'm on the way, I'll explain a couple of other things I've noticed about the game as I've been playing it through. This is very skittish. One of the main ways you'll earn money in this game, let's just park up here for a second, is through these little missions that are dotted all over the map. You can see all those little light blue exclamation marks there. There we go. What they are is other farmers' fields who will pay you to do stuff for them. I don't know what this gentleman likes, so we'll dive in and have a look. It gives you the opportunity to drive lots of different machinery. You use their machinery garages. You don't get to choose, they tell you what you're using, and there we are. So this one, Mr. Harris. Oh hey, I don't suppose you got some extra time on your hands to fertilize a field for me, do you? I'm gonna stop that. He's gonna get in trouble with his good lady, so he wants a quick fertilizing job doing. Maybe we'll do that to get a taster of it as well. It says we're going to be given 6 minutes to do it. The quicker you do it, you actually get a time bonus as well. So I suggest we could take that. It says it's not saved when saving or quitting. Some of these missions are huge, so don't start them unless you've got the time to do it. For 6 minutes here, allowed, that's fine. We would expect to do it quicker. I see we're getting to drive a Puma tractor, which is new to me. So let's go for that and see how long that will take us. Clearly, first thing they're intending we do... Wow, it's a digi-tractor. That sounds amazing. Clearly the first thing they're intending we do is pick up the front weight. So let's do that. There's a little pickup. The clock is already running, as you can see in the top right. So let's get in there. Careful, sunflower dudes. Alright. Let's pick up the fertilizer. Backing up. Have we missed the link point? Oh no, there it is. In the bottom right, a little link icon appears. And then we're good to go. I'm going to line this up externally. So let's lower that down so we're ready to go. Turn it on and get going. You can see how lovely that coverage we get. It's really quite nice. It allows quite a wide coverage of the field. There we go. It's a simple drive up and down. Let's try and keep it in line. A nice top 12 mile an hour speed. There we go. It's a quick drive up and down. We've now got 5 minutes left to do it. It's quite a significant field. We should still manage it okay. Well, let's go with that and see how we get on. It's sometimes quite hard to judge where your coverage stops. Certainly in a full field like this, you can usually see the colour of the soil change if it's quite a sparsely sown field or an empty one. But for now we're just going to have to try and guess. You can see your progress in the top right. There's a little pie chart filling up as we go along. And we're a quarter done already, with just 2 minutes down. To cover an actual 100% of the field, which is quite useful, certainly for a job like this where you're going to be likely missing a full sliver unless you've got some sort of amazing eye for it. What's nice here is because you're using their equipment, you have no running costs. Because you're fertilising their field, there's no goods cost either in terms of having to buy the fertiliser. So everything they pay you just goes straight in the pocket. Got to 3.5 minutes left. Whoa, that was messy. There you go. Make 'em grow. I've just done something to earn a trophy. I'll have to look at what that was. Maybe when we're not up against the clock. There we go. So we're coming up on 3 minutes, and we're coming up on halfway done as well. For this one I'll walk through. I'll probably be doing quite a number of these as the Let's Play continues, but I won't make you sit through all of them. It's just driving up and down, trying to keep yourself straight, trying to make sure you cover all the field. This could be quite tight for time. I must have been doing... There we go. I must have missed a lot of this field. Oh no, it goes wider there, that's fine. So let's try and keep a nice straight line, which will make our life that much easier. If I do run out, you can go to the map. That will give you a colour code of where each field is up to. I think you can do that within this task anyway. Oh, I see, we're coming up on 3/4 done now. I should have plenty to spare. As time ticks over, we're going to... Now, this wasn't one of the biggest jobs that's available in-game, obviously, just to give a flavour of the sort of things you can do. Oops. Accidentally turned all the lights on. Let's cycle through those and turn them off. The working lights of the tractor. And, my time has turned red. It's a disturbing thought, but our pie chart is starting to resemble something of a dying Pac-Man, and that is always good in terms of... it's a funny shaped field, that's why it looked a bit weird. Okay, so this last circle should be our last pass along. Let's drive along those train tracks. Here we go. It looks like we should do it with about 30 odd seconds left. There's plenty of time to achieve these challenges. They haven't made it particularly time critical to do. And it's just a good way of earning quite a bunch of money. Certainly the bigger challenges are incredible. The money you can earn if you're willing to put the real time in. There we go. Great job. With a little reward. Oh, and another trophy. Aren't they ticking over nicely? Reward was the 2523 we were promised, with a little bit of a time bonus on top there as well. The bigger the challenges are, frequently, the bigger the time bonus. So, what we were doing, now we've earned a little bit of cash there, was heading into town, and we were going to buy another trailer, take it back to the farm, and I think that may well do us for today. We saw our chickens, of course. Let's speed along here, with scant regard for the law. It's a let's play after all. It's very hard to steer this. I've turned the sensitivity down as far as I dare. For these, we'll remember our store was down here at the far end of the freeway. I will still indicate though, even though I'm driving like a maniac. There we go, there were our exits. Oh, better wait for that traffic to go. It's only fair. You can see another light blue icon by that field there, which looks fairly significant. Probably one I would do off camera. Hey, lady! Come on! Some of us are making videos here. Yeah, she's entirely not bothered. Right, well, let's pop in here. Left the indicator going. Pop in here. And likely buy our trailer. We'll do it. We'll get another tipping trailer. It's a lot easier to do that. My steering is absolutely awful in terms of reversing trailers. Certainly articulated ones like we had on that front one with a twisty front axle. This time I'm going to go for the Brantner. Just because it's not much more expensive, but it's quite. It's got another 500 litre capacity, and it will hook. You see, there's a little puzzle piece on the right-hand side. It will hook straight onto the front or the back of our other trailer to form a road train, if you like. You can still lease trailers, but I genuinely think I will buy it. You can have another colour as well. Let's see if I can get it to match the Metaltech in terms of green. It's quite a bright green, wasn't it? Maybe that one. And the Metaltech had some red trim on it, so let's go with that. Those options do price it up a little bit, but yes, I do. But why the heck not? A good thing with this pickup truck, it's got a fair turn of speed in it, is that you can hook it up as well. It has a tow bar, so if you're just looking to bomb around town with some empty stuff, yeah, it's not too bad. If you are looking to bomb around town with some empty stuff, it's quite handy just to bang it in. So we've used up most of our available cash. Oh, there's our... there we go. Careful, not in here, buddy. New trailer coming through. Thank you. So there we go. I think that will probably do us for today. We're about to hit our 20-minute level. I don't think there was much to cut out either. Quite a bit of rambling, I suppose, but there we go. So, for now, while I drive back to town, not back to town, back from town. While I drive back from town, back to the farm. Whoa, skittish at high speed. I will say a good night to you all. Whoa, zigzag! So, take care, and I shall see you all soon. Be careful of crazy people driving at high speed with trailers. Take care, guys. Catch you soon.